Welcome back to Keen Plays. Today I've got another 5 board games from Value Village that I recently picked up. Pretty pumped about a few of these and I am excited to show you guys. So let's get into it, starting off with a pretty sick deal. We've got Rhino Hero. This is from Haba Games, and picked this up for $2.99, $3. This game came out in 2011 and it currently has a 6.9 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And you can pick it up for about $20 on Amazon, it looks like. But it's just a very cute little card game. And you are just kind of building up this tower here with all these cards here. You just kind of bend them, place them where it shows on the card below it, and then you're playing these roof cards here, and you do whatever they say. So then you would have to play cards like this, and you just keep going up until one person knocks down the tower and they lose, or I think until you play all of your cards. Anyways, yeah, very cute little game here. Very simple kids game. It even comes with this little wooden piece here of the Rhino Hero himself. So yeah, pretty sick find there. Very fun little card game, dexterity game. And next up is a fairly interesting game here. We have Red Star Falling. This is an older game. It actually came out in 1981, and it's from Mayfair Games. And if you didn't know, I actually found out looking this game up that Mayfair Games was created in 1981. So this is, one of their very early games. Even on the side here, on all the Mayfair games, they have these numbers. Well, for this one, this is number 9. So I believe that correlates to all the games that they've made. So this would be the 9th game that they came out with, which is very cool. And it was a measly $4, and it looks pretty neat. It's just a war style game. Pretty small box though, but everything is in there. I did double check it, and it's all in fairly good condition actually. So you have all these pieces here, and they kind of have movements and attack on them. I don't know too much. I haven't really looked into the game myself yet, and then you have your turn and replacement chart, and here is the map itself. And yeah, surprisingly, for this thing being from 1981, everything is in really good condition actually. So there is the map, a little terrain chart down here. Yeah, very cool. I will definitely have to look into this game, see how it plays, but very cool. One of the first Mayfair games to come out, I guess. So very neat. It only has a 6.4 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and fairly lower for the geek rating, but yeah, pretty cool. Online, there's people selling it on eBay anywhere from like $60 to $100, so pretty sick find for only $4. And next up is a family-friendly take on a classic game. It is Codenames Disney Family Edition. And this game came out in 2017, and it currently has a 6.6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. I got it for $10, but it usually sells for around like 35 bucks. And essentially it's still Codenames. Essentially the exact same, except for you have pictures of Disney movie characters, and I think that's basically it. I really don't think there's much else to it. On the one side it does have the names. Maybe that's just so you know what the character's name is. I'm not sure. But I did find it kind of interesting. There was some of these that have yet to be opened, so happy about that. Makes me think that this is still pretty fresh, and whoever owned it just didn't understand the rules or didn't like the game or whatever, but I'm happy about it. And next up is another kids game. This one is very, very child friendly though. This is Hoot Owl Hoot. It's from 2018, and it currently has a 6.4 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. You can pick it up for around 25 bucks on Amazon, and I got it for $5. And it's very simple. Just a cooperative kids game, as you can see right there. And it even got a little award from best toy, whatever. Anyways, yeah, but it's a cute little game for sure. I have tried to play this with my son a little bit. He kind of gets it, not really, but it's still a very cute game. And you essentially you pick however many owls you want to use. The more owls, the harder the game. But you have cards that have these colors on them. You play the color, you move an owl to that color, and you're trying to get all of the owls back to their nest before morning time comes up. And along with the color cards, there will be a sun card, and that will slowly get the sun rising. If you are unable to get all of your owls back to the nest before the sun rises, you lose the game. Fairly simple, of course, but it is just a kid's game and very cute. Really nice materials that they used, and everything is green made or whatever, and it's just that's what you get. So if you have the sun in your hand, you have to play it. Otherwise, you can play a color, and then you choose, which owl you want to move along the way. So very, very simple, but for younger kids, I think it's a really good game. There's a little bit of, luck involved, yes, but they do have decisions to make, and I think it's a good learning game for preschool basically. But that is Hoot Owl Hoot, another good deal. And lastly, not really a board game, kind of. I don't know what you would classify it as, but this is Clue, the VCR mystery game. I was able to find this on Board Game Geek, and this game came out in 1985, and it currently has a 5.9 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And you can find it, for around 20 bucks on eBay, but I guess it is on Board Game Geek, so technically a board game. I don't know. But I ended up picking it up for $5, which is pretty sweet. I have yet to play it or anything like that, but I think it would make for a pretty fun evening to try and do this. You have your little thing here, but you can lots of room for notes. It'd be just like the regular Clue setup, I guess, but everything is on the TV. And yeah, there you go. There's oh yeah, right. I think this is that's the case solution. So put this over and you can read it. But spoilers. I think there's a lot of games. I forget how many games there is on one VHS. I was reading this up when I first got it, and I can't remember how many games there is on here, but pretty awesome. Yeah, dude, very cool. I want to do this at some point, get some people together and play some Clue. Or, if this is something that you guys would be interested in, a little bit of a throwback, put it on that old CRT TV and play some VCR Clue. Yeah, and cards for all of that. And again, there's multiple decks here that have yet to be opened. So that is very cool. It looks looks awesome. Hours of murder mystery fun for VCR use. Yeah, on the back here it says it comes with a 60-minute videotape consisting of 3 separate stories and 18 individual games. So that's pretty awesome, man. 18 individual games. Very cool. Especially nowadays, probably not ever going to get through all 18 stories unless it was a hit with the family or friends and became like a a regular thing, but most likely not. Anyways, there we go. That's all the games that I've recently picked up from Value Village. Few gems in there for sure. This one I'm pretty excited about. I think it's very cool that it's just one of the first Mayfair games to be distributed. I think that's pretty sweet. But let me know what you guys think. What was the best deal? What games out of these would you like another video on? And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some Clue VCR mystery game action on this channel. I think that would be pretty sweet. Let me know down in the comments, and feel free to like this video or subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.